Let's talk food. There is nothing better than food because food will always be a 10-10. So I need you to think about the last thing you ate because there's a real chance that somebody discovered it by mistake. And the first one of them is chocolate chip cookies. In 1930s, Rude was making chocolate cookies at her inn in Massachusetts. She ran out of baking chocolate and broke a Nestle chocolate bar into pieces, expecting it to melt into a dough. It did not melt. The chunks stayed whole. She served them anyways. Her guests went crazy for them. She then sold the recipe to Nestle in exchange for a lifetime supply of chocolate. A lifetime. She literally was the real deal. Let's talk ice cream cones, my favorite. At the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, an ice cream vendor ran out of cups. The waffle stand next to him rolled his waffle into a cone shape to help out. People went, wow, and that was how it was made. Let's talk popsicle. An 11-year-old boy named Frank Ebenson left a mixture of powdered soda and water outside overnight in the winter with a stirring stick in it. It froze overnight. In the morning, he had accidentally invented popsicle. He was 11 years old. He patented it 18 years later and called it Epsicle. His children kept calling it popsicle. The name popsicle stuck, right? Potato chips. Ooh, guys, 10-10. In 1853, a chef named George Crumb in New York had a customer who kept sending his fried potatoes back saying they were too thick, too soggy. George got so frustrated and he sliced the potato paper thin, fried them until they were crispy and loaded them with salt, expecting the customer to hate them. The customer loved them. George had invented potato chip out of frustration. Conflict. Everybody has conflicts. John Harvey and his brother Will left cooked wheat sitting it out by accident. When they came back, it had gone stale. Instead of throwing it away, they forced it through rollers and baked it. It came out as flaked. They tried it with a cone instead, and the conflict was born. The entire Kellogg's empire started from forgotten food that should have been thrown in the bin. In 1943, a group of US military wives, guys, crossed the borders. And here we're talking about the nachos. In 1943, the group of US military wives crossed the borders into Mexico after the restaurants were closed. The metro named Ignacio, nicknamed Nacho, threw together whatever he could find in the kitchen. He grabbed tortillas, cheese, in fact, everything. They loved it. He named it after himself. Nacho Special became Nachos. Coca Cola. John invented Coca Cola in 1886 as a medicine. It was meant to cure headaches and morphine addiction. A pharmacist accidentally mixed it with carbonated water instead of distilled water. Customers preferred the fizzy version. The medicine that failed became the most sold drink on earth. Beer. Beer is arguably the oldest accident of all time. Around the 1000, 10,000 BC, somebody left grain sitting in water and it fermented naturally. Ancient civilization discovered this by accident and it became one of the most consumed drinks in all of history. Literally, people in Norway, their favorite thing. Let's talk brandy. A Dutch shipmaster in the 16th century was transporting wine and decided to concentrate it by removing water to make it easier to transport. He wanted to add water back later. People tasted a concentrated version and did not want the water added to it, and brandy was born from a shipping shortcut. Let's talk penicillin. Not a food, but absolutely worth mentioning. Because it connects food and accident perfectly, Alexander Fleming left a petri dish out before going on holiday. When he came back, mold had grown on it and was killing the bacteria around it. He almost threw it away, he did not. The mold became penicillin and has saved over 200 million lives. The greatest medical discovery in human history happened because the scientist left something out before his holiday. So next time you bite into a potato chip or unwrap a popsicle, just remember none of this was planned. Some of the best things in the world exist because somebody made a mistake and was either too curious or too stubborn to throw it away. Now I want you to know this. What is your favorite food from this list? Drop in the comments. And if you know a food that was invented by mistake, let me know. Mention it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It is completely and totally free. I would definitely appreciate it. Thank you and see you guys in our next video.